future.
Virgo man and Aquarius woman nature. This relationship is quite unique as one belongs to the earth element and the other belongs to the air element, making this combination an unusual one. The relationship between Aquarius and Virgo is the perfect case of opposites attract. He is a man of principles while she loves to go wild. She is impractical while he likes to take care of the details. If they are destined to be together, it will be the Virgo man who will approach her first. Aquarius women are highly social, but they never believe in making the first move. A Virgo man is naturally attracted to women who can take care of themselves. The same way Virgo's intellectual behavior attracts the Aquarius woman. He has a calm nature but often loves to talk about art and music and the world's major issues. The Virgo man can stimulate intellectual conversations which will keep the Aquarius woman interested in him. Important traits of a Virgo man in relation to an Aquarius woman. A Virgo man is famous for his perfectionist tendencies. While this is one of the hallmark traits of this sign, another less well-known hallmark trait is his sharp intellect. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. On the other hand, people are always aware of just how intelligent he is. Virgo is a very modest sign and it is rare for him to brag or make a public display of how much he actually knows. Furthermore, he is generally aware of just how much he does not know, and so he does not give himself credit either. The Virgo fascination for detail means that he often has a great depth of knowledge in his given field or his area of interest. He may seem dull and conservative, but if one merely scratches the surface, one will find a wealth of fascinating information that he has spent years acquiring. He also tends to have a very dry, down-to-earth sense of humor. A Virgo man is often shy and usually a bit self-conscious. This can make it hard for him to find a partner, yet when he does, he is capable of great devotion. Virgo man Aquarius woman dating and early stages of the relationship. A Virgo man and Aquarius woman are truly an unusual pair. It will be hard for these two to get together in the first place. He is shy and she rarely approaches anyone, so even the act of meeting will pose a challenge. If they do meet, it is likely to be in an academic setting or in a group devoted to a particular interest or hobby. Their first conversations will be about the particular subject they are studying or that they have an interest in. In this context, the difference between these signs will fascinate each other. He will know a particular facet of the subject area in great detail and she will have a quirky and unusual approach to it. The natural curiosity of both of these signs will generally be enough to break the ice. This is not generally a recipe for a romantic relationship to form, but stranger things have happened. It is hard to predict what will happen from there because this will be a rather unusual combination. Yet an Aquarius woman in particular thrives on unusual situations, so it could work. Virgo man Aquarius woman sexual compatibility. The lack of connection between a Virgo man and an Aquarius woman by aspect means that there is not much in the way of sexual chemistry between them. This will make it hard for them to please each other in the bedroom. On the other hand, they will both talk about their sex life and analyze it. This should allow them to negotiate a mutually satisfying sex life. Virgo man Aquarius woman marriage and family life. Like many mismatched pairs, in most cases, the relationship between a Virgo man and Aquarius woman will not last long enough for them to marry. This means that if it does, they have a much better chance of success. So if they marry, it will be a successful alliance. By this point, they would have already worked out many of their difficulties. In this particular combination, the trouble will be not that they do not get along, instead, it will be that they do not connect at all. Even though they are interesting to each other on an intellectual level, they really do not speak the same language. Even if they have the same hobbies or intellectual pursuits, they approach them in a very different way. An Aquarius woman is interested in theory and a Virgo man is interested in practical application. If they are to be successful in their marriage, they really need to make a conscious effort to find what they have in common. Yet, in their favor, a Virgo man is devoted to his relationships and an Aquarius woman is steadfast once she makes a commitment. This will give them a chance at doing the work that they need to in order to stay together. If a Virgo man and Aquarius woman have children together, it will be even more important for them to consciously communicate with each other. They will have very different instincts, so they will have to make sure that they are on the same page so as not to confuse the children. Virgo man and Aquarius woman level of understanding. The only negative trait of Virgo man is that he scrutinizes details a lot, which makes him worry for the same, and those minute details are not even valued by her. They will have conflicts when it comes to investing money or making plans. Aquarians believe in independence and unpredictability. She will be carefree in breaking boundaries and go on her own way, which makes her the happiest. The Virgo man will find more negativity in the unstable behavior of Aquarius women as they go deep into their relationship. Virgo man is quite boring and she loves fun and adventure, but harmony can still be established between them. The Virgo man will agree to her wish to be free and independent. He will take care of all the expenses side by side until he stays responsible. The Aquarius woman and Virgo man will enjoy an amazing time in bed as their polar energies will work in their favor. She might try to modify his old school type of romance, while he will be curious to know her secret fantasies. A Virgo is quite wild, which people cannot figure out from their calm personality. They will find their perfect temptation soon, as Aquarius don't hide their desires and the Virgos believe in giving it all. Typical fights between a Virgo man and an Aquarius woman and how to resolve them. There will not be many fights between a Virgo man and an Aquarius woman. Neither of them is volatile by nature and both of them tend to look at the world in a rational way. With a Virgo man and Aquarius woman, they will either get together or they won't. If they get together, they will have a good chance of living together peaceably. If they are going to get together and stay together, it will be because of some shared interest or hobby. This will give them a foundation for their relationship, which will help them to overcome their differences. Virgo man and Aquarius woman, the love affair. Keeping apart their sex life, the Virgo man and Aquarius woman have a lot to work upon. She doesn't like to be dominated, while he believes that his way of doing things is always correct. She doesn't like to be dominated, while he believes that his way of doing things is always correct. She is expressive in showing her disappointments, while he will ignore confrontation. But they can cope up well even after having so many contradictions if they learn to use their strengths. Any relationship match can work if the partners compromise and learn to respect each other, and these two are fortunate enough to understand each other's needs as well. The Virgos need for stability and security will be understood by her if she truly loves him and won't force changes on him so frequently, while on the other hand, if he understands her need for adventure, he will allow her to do so if she makes him confident about her well-being. The Aquarius woman will tolerate his obstinacy in doing things in a definite manner unless he isn't offensive. If he respects her innovative ideas, they both can mutually try to save their relationship. When they get into a fight, she will try to sum up things quickly while he will try to avoid confrontations, which will keep the conflicts continue for a long period of time. An Aquarius woman's words can be blunt, which can hurt the emotions. If they both make equal commitments, they both will be able to save their relationship. They will be able to enjoy a perfect relationship if they focus on the positive, rectifying their own mistakes and concentrating on love rather than all odds. Virgo man and Aquarius woman benefits and challenges. The Aquarius woman is not a romantic creature, but a Virgo man can help her explore this side of hers. She will attract him all the time with her not so demanding and calm nature. They will respect each other's values and he will always do small gestures to make her feel loved. She will support him in his times of distress and will cheer him every time. He will never wish to lose her and her love at any cost. The Virgo man will strive to achieve big things in his life, but he will still prove himself as an ideal husband and he expects his lady to be an ideal wife too. The Virgo men are very loyal and honest in their relationships, and this will be admired by the Aquarius woman that her man is always around her. They both are dedicated towards their career, but they don't believe in a monotonous routine. They can succeed together as he is intelligent and practical while she is innovative and creative with her ideas. Aquarians are the most unpredictable of all as they are commitment shy. Virgos are neat, organized and are perfectionists of all the zodiac signs and are highly predictable in nature as well. They will have a good sex life as they both will enjoy experiments in the bedroom. The Aquarius woman likes to plan for the future while he likes to think only about the present. The Aquarius woman doesn't know when to say sorry for her mistakes, while the Virgo man is aware of his faults and apologizes as soon as he realizes. They will face difficulties as a couple as both of them have different approaches to life. They will keep opposing each other in everything they do. The Virgo man will feel happy if she is following his suggestions as Aquarians hardly listen to anyone. Therefore, if both these people decide on balancing their equation and working on the negative points, they can live a compatible life together.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.